What's up, everybody? It's yours truly, Chicken Nugget King 313. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm at 348 subscribers. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and even leave your thoughts down below in the comment section as we go. Because today it's breaking news. Sean McDermott, who has spent 9 seasons with the Buffalo Bills, has been fired. And it's going to be tough to replace a guy like that who's came in and changed your program and became a substantial winner for 9 seasons with 98 wins. 98 wins and 50 losses, that's not a bad record. And only 8-8 in the postseason? you're never going to replace something like that. That team really loved McDermott. And McDermott had these guys back. Like in his post-game presser, the guy literally said that he was going to stand up for Buffalo. He was going to be there for Buffalo. And he loves this team. And then all of a sudden, he gets canned. How can you get canned after the success you had with this franchise? I mean, it's a crapshoot. An absolute crapshoot to treat a guy like that who's been, nothing but a leader to this franchise. Buffalo Bill fans, I need your comments on this. Leave them down below in the comment section because I want to know your thoughts and your assessment on Sean McDermott getting fired. And Trey White had every right to be upset about that last play against the Denver Broncos, knowing that they lost 33-30 in overtime due to a field goal kick. And it's just hard. It's very, very hard to come back from this because now you went from substantial winner to absolute question mark going into the 2026 season. And there's a hell of a lot of opportunities for guys to go and out there and be a head coach because there's 10 teams out there looking for head coaching positions, looking for guys that could come in and be leaders and winners and can help their franchises go up to the top, whether if it's AFC or NFC. And Atlanta already got their guy, Kevin Stefanski. Knowing that Matt Ryan's down there, he's in the front office, knowing that Kirk Cousins spoke on this not too long ago, that team needed a change of scenery. That team needed a guy that could be a go-to guy, a guy that could be a catalyst as an offensive guru. And I think he could work some wonders with Bijan Robinson, knowing that we, the Detroit Lions, we made the right choice at taking, Jahmyr Gibbs at 12. And it's still a debate between, Bijan Robinson and Gibbs. But as you know, the hot commodity that everyone should be speaking about is Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Where are those guys? Who are they going to get? Who are they going to get and who are they going to hire? Literally, this should be the hot topic around the league and even in YouTube world, even in the sports world, it should be a hot topic of who is going to Pittsburgh, who's going to Buffalo, who's going to Baltimore, because those top 3 teams in my mind are definitely must watch. They are must watch right about now. And Sean McDermott being gone is just not right with me. As a Lions fan, it's not right for me. I would have loved to have a guy like that. No disrespect to Dan Campbell because Dan Campbell is absolutely a leader of men. But when you got a guy like Sean McDermott, who is a leader of men, a guy who understands how to play the game and understands football one-on-one, you could definitely get a guy like that. And he could turn your franchise around and select players and talk with the front office and say, hey, we got to get guys that could be, out there playing, hard. We need guys that can make tackles. We need guys that can protect the quarterback well. We need guys that can run out the backfield and, annihilate teams week in, week out. That's what he's the type of guy of when you look at Sean McDermott. And, this team, it had ran through, a wall. It ran through a wall and, that happens when you're a football team. You're not always going to be a winner every year. You're not always going to have those best years where you're 14-3, where you're 15-2. You're not going to always have that year in, year out. Because looking at Josh Allen, he felt like he let the team down. He felt like he let the fans down. And he felt like he let the city of Buffalo down. But either way it goes, he's still a winner. He's still a great player. Still a top 5 quarterback. And, he's a resilient guy. And for him, he's going to definitely look for a head coach. I think he's going to walk in that front office and say, hey, we need somebody to come in and change the scenery, change the game. Because if we don't change the game and change the scenery, it's going to be a lot of question marks that people are going to ask about. Do you deserve to be in Buffalo? Do you deserve to get traded? Do you need a new team? Do you need, a new OC that could, fire things up? Do you need, a better situation for yourself as a person and as a player to automatically get you a Super Bowl ring. Now that you're like sitting at home like every other team is, like literally in Cancun, watching the Super Bowl because it could be a possibility of Broncos, Seahawks, Patriots, Rams, Broncos. I mean, it's a chain. It's definitely like a chain smoke right now. I literally could tell you it's a chain smoke of sceneries when it comes to Super Bowl 60 out in San Fran. Like literally, it's just mind-boggling. But to me, I feel that the Seahawks will definitely get in the Super Bowl. No disrespect to the Rams because they played a hell of a game last night. And in my opinion, Cam Curl with that game-winning interception, to me, that was a go-to guy move. Because Coach McVay was in that huddle on the sidelines once it went to overtime, and he probably said, hey, which one of you guys are willing to be the step-up guy? Which one of you guys are willing to be the guy that makes the big play to send us over to Seattle? And Cam raised his hand and he said, look, that'll be me. That'll be me, Coach. I'm going to do it. I'm going to step up and rise to the occasion and rise to the moment right here, right now. And, you got to hand it to number 3. You got to hand it to the guy because he is a perennial player. Great perennial player, great solid tackler, and a smart defender. Smart, fundamentally sound defender. Kobe Durant, to me, will always be their go-to guy when they need a clutch one. Always, in my opinion. Number 14 is definitely going to look elsewhere and find a great contract elsewhere in the league, but you can't overlook Cam Curl because Cam Curl will step up in a matter of minutes and even heat up. But right about now, we're watching OKC versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, 17-12 to 35-8. First place Western Conference team, that is the OKC Thunder, have a 17-12 lead, and they're playing against the Cavs, who are 24-19, fifth in the East. Congratulations to Cade Cunningham. Our own Cade Cunningham of the Detroit Pistons has made the All-Star game, and he's going to be a second-year All-Star selection, knowing he will be starting in this All-Star game this year for the 2026 All-Star. It's USA versus World. And I mean, I'm proud of Cade. I'm absolutely proud of what he's done and what the player he is. And he's truly a backbone to this team. Truly a backbone, truly a good force out there to be reckoned with. So you got to hand it to him for being a great player and being, the organization's great leader going forward. So give me your thoughts down below in the comment section on Sean McDermott, Cade Cunningham, and the NBA season and the NFL postseason on who you will think will go to the Super Bowl and raise that Vince Lombardi trophy when it's all said and done. So give those thoughts right about now. While we're at it, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm Chicken Nugget King 313. Sports talk, as always. Sports talk every day, all day. And keep sending those subscriptions in, man, because I'm sitting at 348 right about now. And the old saying go, hit my theme music. Let's go. One love, one pride, Detroit. And hey, Sports World, one love to you. It's your boy, CNK313, out. Oh, and before I go, rest in peace to Martin Luther King Jr. Because it's MLK Day. Celebrate it well. Keep his wise words and thoughts alive. See ya.
From the team where the teams all grind, no luck. Wings on the ice, Tigers on the up. Lions roaring, Pistons never stuck. Detroit sports talk, we just don't give up. It's the Chicken Nugget King bringing you the scene. Hitting every stat like a switch so clean. From Joe Louis days to that Ford Field clean. 313 in the house, living the dream. Takes flying like a deep end zone throw. Barry ran the block, made defenders eat snow. From Comerica to LCA, it's all flow. Detroit's got a heartbeat in case you didn't know. It's the Chicken Nugget King bringing you the scene. Hitting every stat like a switch so clean. From Joe Louis days to that Ford Field gleam. 313 in the house, living the dream. We cheer, we scream for the play. Sports talk, electric. Every night, every day. Changing the game. Got no cliches. Detroit in our veins, that'll never fade away. Red and blue pride, Motown gets loud. Pistons in the mix till the fans go wild. Lines breaking curses, yeah, we stand proud. Chicken Nugget King repping that hometown crowd.